want to take the time to say I thank God for this opportunity, and I thank Vera and Tammy for this invitation. I really appreciate it. And I know we're not in the church building, but if you don't have food in your mouth and you're able to talk, will you turn to a couple of people around you and just say, it's time now.
It's time now.
And whether we are doing the electric slide, cubic shuffle, wobble, or yelling the infamous lyrics to Frankie Beverly and Maze, you make me happy. Or maybe the younger generation can identify it as Beyonce, Before I Let Go challenge, with the turnaround, dip, then slide. The smell of fried fish, fried chicken, and hot dogs being burned on the grill, charcoal, mac and cheese, southern style sweet tea, or extra tangy lemonade, an out-of-town trip and hotel stay, or wondering if you should touch the potato salad. Nothing says family reunion like reuniting with your long-lost cousin, the one you have not seen in a while, or meeting aunties or uncles' new love interest. Maybe you came to get the tea. What is the tea, you ask? The latest gossip about your nieces or nephews. Or maybe you dreaded this moment because for years you harbored animosity as you didn't feel like their favorite, whomever there may be to you. But may I suggest to you today, the time is now to make amends. The time is now to reconcile with your brother or sister. The time is now to forgive, even without the apology. The time is now to appreciate the union and unity of family. In order to strengthen the union of family, we must first acknowledge what is broken. We cannot put the mask on and act like it never happened. We cannot sweep it under the rug and continue to say what goes on in this house stays in this house, or they're still your family. God is calling the unit of family to stop the family secrets. The generational curses end here, now, today. The time is now to forgive. The time is now to set boundaries with those who continue to hurt you. Yes, set boundaries even with family. The time is now to extend grace to someone, the same grace that God has extended unto you. The time is now to release the expectations we have of others and give persons the space to be who they are. Maya Angelou said it best, when a person shows you who they are, believe them. American theologian Richard Niebuhr said love is rejoicing in the existence of the beloved one, which means that we must love people however they present themselves. So may I suggest today that if they never change, if they never accept your God, if they never approve of your spouse, if they never accept your lifestyle, love them. We are called to love. Leviticus 19:18 says, do not seek revenge or bear a grudge against any one of your people, but love your neighbor as yourself. I am the Lord. And I saw someone post on their Facebook page, I love God, but some of his children get on my nerves. And I'm sure there's many of us in here that would relate. And some of God's children may be auntie, uncle, your mother, your father, your brother, stepmother, nephew, or niece. And there are times when family can be the most brutal to us. Family knows how to push buttons that we thought we had control over. May I challenge you today to love even when it's undeserved. And love doesn't mean I become a doormat, but rather I choose not to mirror your disdain. We are called to love. In the good times, love. In the bad times, love. When they're the hardest to love, love on them all the more. And so Lisa Nichols, a famous motivational speaker, said, all the people in your life are truly doing the best they can with what they have. People can only love you to the capacity that they are able to love themselves. They can only forgive and embrace you to the capacity that they are able to forgive and embrace themselves. They can only give you what they have the capacity to give. You may think that you deserve more, and you may be correct, but that means nothing if a person simply does not have the ability to give it to you. So if someone came to your mind while hearing this, it is not by accident. Let this be the day that you take steps to forgive. See, forgiveness does not mean that you forget, but it means that you make a conscious decision to take back your power. And I believe there's some family in here who need to take back their power. If you wait for them, whomever them may be to you, to apologize, you become a slave to their apology. Because your freedom is dependent upon them. And what if I told you that hurt people hurt people? What if they're mean because they're hurt? I don't come agreeing with excuses, but to open your heart to extend compassion, grace, and to love the most unlovable. And so a few weeks ago, many tragically lost their lives unexpectedly in the mass shooting in Virginia Beach. A sister of the victim shared that she and her sister talked every day during their lunch break. But this day, somebody say this day, she told her sister that she'd call her back. But when she got off work, her sister was gone. As she cried on camera, she shared that she thought she had time. As a minister, I have the opportunity to be with families during times of bereavement. A mother once expressed that she didn't expect her daughter to die prematurely. She thought she had time and wished her daughter would have known just how much she meant to her. Also, a son shared in a meeting that he never forgave his father for his absence and thought that he had time, but his father unexpectedly passed away. Lauren London, longtime girlfriend of the prolific Nipsey Hussle, thought that she had the time to love on her man a little while longer, but his life was taken from him prematurely. So what am I saying today? Each person thought that they had time to get it right. So don't delay that which can be done today. And so I came back to encourage you that the time is now. We do not know what this life may bring. All we have is this moment, right here, right now, today. Don't let this family reunion be the only time that you stay in contact with one another. Don't let what they did years ago to poison your spirit any longer. The time is now. Jay-Z said in his album 444 that no one wins when the family feuds. If there is tension, reconcile. If there is animosity, reconcile. Use words to uplift one another instead of tearing one another down. Give people their flowers and compliments while they are here. Disagree, get angry, forgive, set boundaries, and move forward. And so there's a song, as I get ready to close, from Medea's Family Reunion soundtrack. And some may know it as OJ. It's called Every Day. And so I'm just going to read through the lyrics because they embody what family means. And so they are as follows. There are times we might not see eye to eye. And there are times when we'll have differences. We can't be around each other for too long before we fight. But it's okay, because I love you anyway. There are times when you don't know how you're going to make it through. I know. I've been there too. You can rest assured. Don't be ashamed to share with me. See, I am your family. Every day should be a family reunion. We should speak from the heart and let love be the solution. Let us forgive. Put the past out the way. No time to wait. The time has come to give love every day. There are times when you need to be heard. And there are times, some days, when your pain is beyond words. You hold it in, you run, you hide. Cling to your pride, and deep down you want to cry. There are times, bad times, when a secret needs revealing. And there are those who know exactly what you're feeling. Come on home. There's always room. Someone to share everything that you're going through. Every day should be a family reunion. Let us forgive. Put the past out the way. No time to wait. The time has come to give love every day. And so again, we live in a world, these are not the lyrics by the way right here, this is me. So we live in a world that no longer has family dinners or see the value of family. A technological driven culture where no one actually spends quality time without capturing a picture of the food or seeking likes on social media. and many persons have lost the concept of family. Many argue that the family union no longer exists within our culture, but I believe that God is raising up families to be the example to the nation. And so as I close, my charge to you is, will you be the family to pave the way for other generations to look up to? Will you be the example? What will you do when this family reunion is over? Will you check in? Will you pray? Will you encourage? Will you share laughter? So again, the time is now to make amends. The time is now to forgive. The time is now to restore the unity and union of family. The time is now to love. It's time now. God bless you all.